Hey, my name's James Nicholson and welcome to my channel. Now in this video we're going to talk about, has the property crash started? Make sure you watch to the end to find out all of that information. Now before we jump into the content, a few things. Quickly like the video, that helps me with YouTube, get more viewers. That would really help me if you could do that. And also, we want to talk to you about joining us on our investment journey. So I'm a property investor. I'm currently building my portfolio, and you can see all the behind the scenes, the good, the bad and the ugly of property investing by checking out all the videos already on this channel. And I'd like to invite you to join us on the journey. Now, more interestingly, I'm building a portfolio for my two daughters. I've got Georgia, who's 21. We've just bought her first property in Doncaster. We did it at auction. We recorded it. You can see how that all worked. And we've renovated it and we've got that back on the rental market now. And we're building a portfolio for my little baby Amelie as well. So how you can join us on the journey is to take that finger of power, smash that subscribe button over there, hit the bell, and you'll get all the new content as and when it comes out. Now, the market. There's so many different opinions on what is going to happen with the property market at the moment. And I did a video only a few days ago where the market had risen last month 0.1%. Now, that is an interesting number because Halifax are seeing something very different. And so Halifax are seeing that the market has actually dropped 0.1%. So some lenders are seeing prices have gone up marginally. Some have seen that they've gone down. Now, that's not a crash. Like, you wouldn't even really notice that. But there's some other information that is interesting and is an indicator. So I'm dealing with lots of estate agents all the time. And as I've said in previous videos, they're starting to finally come round to the realization that the market is slowing down. Now, estate agents' jobs are to talk the market up. That's what they're here to do, right? To make you feel like you need to get that house quickly, because if you don't, you're going to miss out on the deal. And obviously, because they work on commission, on a percentage, they want to get the best possible price for that property. Now, they are starting to be a little bit more honest and being transparent and saying, look, the market is slowing down. Rather than having 10, 20 people view a property, we're now getting 1 or 2 people view a property. And Halifax are also saying that mortgage applications are struggling to get through for some people. So some people are not passing the affordability checks that are there. Maybe their credit rating isn't as good as it has been previously. And so people are starting to get rejected for mortgages. And so there are less applications going in and less going through. That means if you're looking to sell a property, you're going to have less people interested, or less people that are able to potentially buy. You might have loads of interest, but maybe there isn't as many people that are able to buy that property from you. So what does that mean going forward? Well, I've said I don't think that you're going to get a crash this year. Now, you're going to get more interest rate rises for sure. That's definitely something that's going to happen. But is that going to stop people buying? Well, maybe, right? Maybe that is going to happen, right? We don't know for certain. But I think you're going to start to see a cooling off of the market in 2022. So I just think prices, they're probably going to drop. Maybe you get the odd month where it drops another 0.1% and then it might go up 0.1%. It's just going to bob along. I just don't think much movement either way is particularly going to happen this year. Now, there still is a lack of properties in the UK, and that's really what's driven prices for all this time. We're not building enough properties. And I've mentioned in my last video that there are tons of people out there that just don't like landlords. They feel that landlords are bad people, that they're profiting off people's homes. And yeah, of course, landlords are in the market to make an income, but actually we should be embracing landlords because they are the people that are going to make the market more level. And so the fact is, there are not enough properties on the market. There are tons of properties in the north that could be refurbished and put back on the market that would stop prices rising fast up there if there was like more product on the market. It would also stop the rent going through the roof as well. It would slow down that. So it is good to go out and invest and look for properties where you can add value. Now, would you continue to invest when there's uncertainty? I think you should, because the interest rates are still very cheap. They're not unaffordable at the moment, and you can lock in some very, very good deals. Now, there are also going to be landlords that are considering selling up, because if you didn't buy in a limited company and you own a ton of property in your own personal name, then the tax can be significant on that. And so you should be investing through a limited company. And those landlords that have invested for years in their own name, maybe where they haven't had massive capital appreciation, they're in a position now where the tax might mean that it's not really worth continuing. There's also legislation coming out with new energy performance certificates, and there will be tons of landlords that just don't want to do the work to get their performance certificate to a higher level. And the actual deal that I'm doing at the moment is because of that, right? So I have a deal that I'm completing on. Oh, I can't wait to show you around this property because it has been, how long did it take? So it's been taken 13 weeks until we got a mortgage offer. Like in normal times, that sort of thing is like really quick, 2 weeks maybe. 13 weeks. We had to battle with the seller to keep the deal on. Unfortunately, the estate agent was able to say, look, this is happening to other transactions we've got at the moment as well. And so that landlord is selling because he doesn't want to do the energy performance certificates. And in fact, he's sold below market value, 15 grand below market value to us, which is good. So we've got a little bit of extra equity in there. And so that is happening. And so there are opportunities like that will come up, that there'll be people that will take a lower offer, slightly below market value or below market value, just because they want to just move on and do something else. They've made good money and maybe they've saved that up and paid off their mortgage where they live and stuff like that. So there are tons of landlords in that situation that you could potentially buy from. And so is the market going down? Well, according to Halifax, yes, it did drop last month. Other lenders have different views on that. Is it a crash? Not really, but it could lead to more. Maybe next month we'll get a 0.2% decrease as well. And so all these things should be taken with a pinch of salt. As a property investor, you make your money when you buy the deal, right? And if you're buying and holding, then it doesn't really matter what happens in the market. There might be some more difficulties getting mortgages. It might be a little tougher. It might be a little slower, but persistence will be a good thing. And those people that do persist and do keep investing, once the market starts booming again, you will be rewarded. Property always comes good. It's very different to business. So I'm a business mentor, and if you make a mistake in your business, right, that could just wipe you out, right? You could spend 50 grand on advertising and it didn't work and you would never get that money back. But if you bought a property slightly too expensive, the market then went down, all you need to do is wait, right? All you need to do is wait, and in time, that deal will come good. And that's the thing with property that you don't get with really any other asset. Time makes a bad deal good. And so that's why property investing is probably the safest investment, as they say, safe as houses. Now, we've got tons of other content on this channel. I'd love you to go and check out. Do subscribe if you didn't earlier. Do like the video. Do comment below. Let me know what you think. Do you think the market's just about to crash or not? I'd love to know your thoughts. And we're going to be running a live event in London very, very soon. You can join the VIP waiting list. Now, what does that mean? It means that you will get notified straight away the day the tickets launch. They're only going to go to the VIP list, and then if there's any left, we'll offer it out to other people, but more than likely we'll fill that event from the VIP list. So all you need to do is just show some interest by clicking the link in the description, putting your name, email address and phone, and as soon as the tickets come out, you'll get notified. That's it. No pressure. You're not obligated to do anything, but if you're not in the list, you're not going to know when that live event is. I'm James Nicholson. Do check out my other videos, including this one right here. Bye for now.